For more than a century, the Haskell Free Library and Opera House straddling Derby Line, Vermont and Stansted, Quebec has been a symbol of friendship and unity between the United States and Canada.
But as tensions escalate between the two countries, Canadians' access to that library is now restricted.
Ava Stolberger visited the library and spoke with people about its significance.
That's what he wants.
We are here in Derby Line, Vermont, and behind me is the Haskell Free Library and Opera House. It is unique in that it straddles the Canadian and American border.
Most of the library is in Canada.
The border runs through the library. It's marked with thick black tape. You can jump over it from Canada to America.
Yeah, well, the Haskell is something that everybody's grown up with, right? Being here for over 120 years. It has an American feel, but a Canadian feel at the same time, right? You get the French books, the English books.
In late March, there was an uproar when the U.S. government restricted Canadians' access to this library.
The fact that Canadians could enter an American door without having to report at the border was something that was accepted and tolerated, and a way of showing that both countries kind of come together.
The door to the library is in Vermont. For decades, Canadians were allowed to cross over the border here, remain on the sidewalk, and enter the library through the front door. U.S. Customs and Border Protection is allowing Canadians with library cards to enter via this front door, but starting in October, they must use a border crossing. The library's solution? Open a back door on the Canadian side.
Hello.
Hello, bonjour.
Bonjour. Normally we came through the States, and we don't have to go to the border with the passport and everything.
We have a back entrance, and we can use it.
We need to make sure that we keep it a friendly border. Yeah, there might be issues. Let's deal with them one by one. Let's not make it a bigger than it really is.
You know, it's just an open place, welcoming, always has been low-key. It's just very different now.
Yeah, it's this tiny little community, this friendly, easy access place, and suddenly we're in the news. And
we heard so many things at the TV and the newspaper, I don't know.
U.S. and Canadian media, but we've actually had media that come from other countries as well.
Salut, from France. Oui, toi? Tu viens de France? De quel endroit?
La Bretagne.
La Bretagne, oh, okay.
When we were here today, the mayor of Stansted, Quebec, was having a meeting with the mayor of Newport, Vermont.
We need to work together to make it clear that our communities have always been, in many ways, one community, and we're going to continue to function that way.
We are going to stand together, and we're going to do what we can to make sure that our communities stay alive and flourish together.
So this is the way the Canadians have to come in. Okay. And there's your regular entrance.
Yeah, it's been very crazy. It really touched the emotions of people on both sides of the border, because if you live in a border community, you know the bonds that we have between our communities, and this was a symbol of that.
I came today just to contribute to the door access.
We've had responses from all over the world.
Well, right now it's kind of grim, right? It's not very appealing. You're coming in the back door. With the generous donations from Canadians and Americans, and a lot of Americans at that, the library will make that better.
I just wanted to point out these are the Louise Penny books, and she is from the Eastern Townships. But I hear she's coming here.
So these are the French books. I read her because she's local, and it's special.
We're like family. What's going on will not break the admiration and respect that both communities have. As Joe Cocker eloquently said, we'll get by with a little help from our friends.
This place is just wonderful and unique. I don't know what else to tell you there.
Now I'm in America, and now I'm in Canada. Bonjour! And we will get stuck in Vermont or Canada if we're in the Haskell Free Library with you again real soon.